So today on War Civilization Start Over, we're gonna go over why um why exactly the Dutch and the French release Italy again. Well, the main reason is that they oh I gotta move some of these icons still. I haven't updated this layer. Let me do that real quick. So, I just updated the layer. But anyway, they wanted Italy to come back, so they didn't, feel as obligated to, protect the Mediterranean, and so, France can keep the Iberian countries in line. The Dutch can deal with Germany and England, and Italy can deal with, the Balkans. Now, the alliances of the world are gonna basically fall apart now, because part of the UN's requirements to join the alliance, well, not alliance, the global system, is you can't be an alliance that the UN hasn't approved of. But the Iberian countries all actually decide join it, because they feel like if Europe's gonna be in it and dictating what's going on in Europe, they should be in it too. Same thought with England and Scotland. And now all of Europe's in the UN. But the UN decide to vote on something. They don't like how the Scandinavian region is held by powers that aren't native to that land. So a decision will be made on to separate these countries and give them independence. All these countries have a lot of time to do it, but the first one to do it is actually going to be Scotland. And Scotland's gonna release, not all of it. Where's still connected, I see. Right here. And once. Alright, so Scotland's gonna give independence to all this land, but they do request to hold on to some land, and Paint's not liking that idea. Scotland requests to keep a hold of 2 areas, so they have access to these waters. I don't know why is it not showing. These waters over here still, and up here, and the UN's fine with it, and yeah. The new purple country shall put their capital right here. Down here though, it's a little trickier. Why is Germany that color? Because that was the old Denmark color, and I thought that was a good idea, then I just remembered. Not purple. Orange. Yeah, that looks a little better. Down here, Denmark, was just recently, annexed. So they don't want to bring back Denmark, but they do want some control of this territory, so this is what the UN is thinking. And this is what's decided. Denmark will be allowed to exist, but they are to be under complete occupation by the UN, most notably the Dutch, the Germans, and the Finnish. Now, this is decided because they do want to bring Denmark back as a democracy, and they are required to join the UN, so they shall. Let me just get the gear icon ready. So they join the UN. Norway is required to join, and so is Sweden, I guess we'll call this. And their capital is gonna be right here. So that's what's gonna happen in Scandinavia. What layer did I put the UN icons on? The alliance layer. Right, that's not terrible because I can just cut and paste. Oh wait, we'll just put France's back in. It's okay. It's just France after all. Or what if I do it like this? No. No. There we go. Now, how is Virginia doing since World War IV ended? Well, they're kind of broke. Their economic alliance is also starting to fall apart. We don't have Baja California here anymore. Mexico doesn't want to be in an economic alliance with them. Whole checkmark alliance doesn't. Andorra, Iberia, and Catalonia leave the Circle Alliance. So does Morocco and Sahara, because they kind of feel backstabbed by Virginia and Vancouver after they left the war. So yeah, and Asia doesn't really want to work with them. Africa doesn't want to work with them, and South America doesn't want to work with them. And the biggest blow is when Vancouver leaves the economic pact, causing this economic pact to basically collapse. And despite winning the war, Virginia's gonna collapse. And when they collapse, a full-on civil war begins in the country, with Southern California succeeding, Michigan seceding, and guess we could call this Quebec succeeding with Newfoundland as well. And yeah, now Virginia's starting to really collapse, and a decision will be made by the UN. The all the countries that are in the UN and that just broke away are all gonna jump Virginia now. And the first one to start the fighting is Louisiana. And Virginia's completely broke and has no major allies. anymore in the economic pact, but Vancouver is in the military pact. So will they come to help them? Oh, they just left the military pact. Well, as long as they aren't gonna help UN. Oh god, they just joined the UN. So yeah, Virginia's previous and, well, was only ally decides that they're gonna side with the UN. Why is the circle not racing? How dare it disobey me? What layer is this on? That one. So yeah, Vancouver is gonna betray Virginia, and they're gonna start entering in to Virginia. Michigan is also gonna fight and very quickly gain a lot of popularity in the north. In fact, they go from having this much popularity to this one. And same story happens here with the Californian rebellion. And yeah, they're pretty popular. But these people are more like a mix, how like California up here and Baja California was here, and Mexico is gonna be aiding these two, and they're gonna take this southern area with the help of the green team, the lime team, and Mexico. Over here, Florida is gonna jump in. The green team will even give them occupation up to here, and they'll come up and meet up with Carolina, which prompts Carolina to do this. And yeah, Virginia's in a full-on civil war now. And then the Science team will also enter into the core, like, capital area of Virginia. And then Canada's gonna violate the peace treaty that I just signed with Virginia and invade them. And North Canada will also do that. But Vancouver kind of wants to keep that treaty in check. So they're gonna be like, no. And the UN actually approves of this because they don't like Canada. Canada and Virginia were like main cause of most of the deaths in World War IV with how many nuclear weapons they used. So this area is able to be taken back by Virginia a little bit, but then Vancouver comes in and takes it, and they start pushing Canada, South Canada, out of the Americas, of Virginia, I mean. And yeah, they're gonna take all this occupation zone, and they're gonna continue to bully North Canada until North Canada and South Canada agree to stop fighting, and the UN agrees to that because they kind of want to continue focus on jumping Virginia, because they don't like Virginia at all. The purple and orange team are able to make connections up here, while the green team will connect up with them over here when the orange team and the purple team get there. And then Florida will continue up through here, Carolina through here, and when they connect with the purple team, the goal now becomes capture the capital. And everybody starts racing to it. A siege will start around it. But when these two meet up, these two are now fighting. And yeah, this kind of leads a little bit of this. And now, these two are fighting. But before the fighting stops, Carolina will enter and take the capital, and then they will actually come to the aid of the Michigan Rebellion and push back the Cyan team. And at this point, Cyan team will be like, alright, we're done fighting, leave that territory. And Michigan's like, okay, fine. So they give back that territory. And this is when Virginia finally surrenders. So let's look at this treaty. Alright, so we're gonna start from the top left. Alaska's gonna be actually given some land here. They didn't even participate in the coalition, but they still got some land. Where is the line that is making them connect? Where? They'll get... No? What? I'm confused. So Alaska will get some North Canada land, and Vancouver will as well, because they did violate the peace treaty of World War IV when they attacked Virginia, but they also realized everybody kind of was, so they don't lose a lot of land, they actually gain province over here. And they also will get this. Actually, no. South Canada will get all of this. No. So, yeah. Vancouver will get this. And then a new country will be formed right here. This will be called... I think we're going to call it Dakota. Yeah. Seems like a good name for it. One sec. Try and cover it in nicely. Here. I should do it like this. Then rest this. Like this. Right? So that's Dakota. California will actually be given some Vancouver land so they can survive better. Another new country will be formed here. This will be Arkansas. Right here, another new country. No, this will be Arkansas. This will be Arizona. I don't like this gray color. Yeah, that color's good. Florida will get all of this. Carolina will get all of this. And I just realized what's going to happen if I paint bucket this. So Virginia will still be allowed to exist, but only around here. Michigan will get all this land. This upper part will be given to Quebec. Or that would be more so Maine. Yeah, I think Maine would make more sense. Then over here, I think we're gonna let Virginia keep all of this. Actually, let's what does the state layer look like? I think we can make another country out of this. I think we could use a country this color right here. And what would we call that? So these will be the names of all new countries. We have New York, Carolina, Florida, Missouri, Michigan, Dakota, Kansas, Arizona, and California being formed. And yeah. And they're all forced to join the UN. So and East and West Canada will join the UN, and so will Greenland and Alaska. And they will actually get some South American countries to join the UN now. And that'll be Guyana, Peru, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Bolivia. The lead member for South America will be Guyana. And Mexico, interestingly, will give over their lead member position to Vancouver, since they are now the strongest country in North America. But we're not done adding people to the UN, because Algeria will join, and the Congo will join, officially dissolving the Square Alliance. And only countries that aren't in the UN are in the Diamond or Triangle Alliance still. They aren't fully comfortable with UN. In fact, the only Asian country in the UN is China. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Where Civilizations Start Over. Oh wait, before we go, should probably get rid of these two things. Move you up to here. So yeah. Oh, ideologies before I go. All the new countries in North America will become democracies right away.